Okay then, welcome back, and we're going on to the second part of our biofuel pod launch. We've already launched, we've already had a look at this, we've designed it, and we've launched it, we've got it into orbit, and we're ready now to dock it with our space station. Unfortunately, we're in the dark side here. Okay, so this is the space station we're going to launch it, we're going to rendezvous with, right on the other side of planet, which is not ideal, but we will let it catch up to us, and then we will rendezvous with it. Come on, there we go. So focus on that, and we will play the little merry-go-round. Oh, it's obviously dropped below a certain height. There. That's it there. It is catching up quite nicely. Okay, it's about 2/3 away. Coming up, about a quarter of the way around. It's actually quite handy that it slows down like that there. And oh, I think I saw in my other video that my voice was a little bit low, so I'll try and speak a little bit louder. So this thing's coming up at quite decent pace. I'll go a little bit faster. It's catching up, it's catching up. I think we need to do one more orbit. Let's see if we do a burn about here, maneuver, bring ourselves down. Where is our... Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So if we bring that round and about... Ooh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. 20 kilometers, not bad. 3.4 kilometers, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm not even going to fiddle with that. I'll work from 3.4 kilometers. I'll line up on the node, and we will get ourselves sorted out. In 24 minutes. That was a little bit fast. The ship is not under acceleration. I see what it's doing. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop muttering. I'll try and keep myself speaking loudly so you can tell what I'm saying. Coming round 10 minutes till node. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Don't think this is going to be a particularly long burn either. .26 meters per second is only going to take a few seconds. It's probably going to take me longer to fiddle around with the node than it will for me to actually get this burn done. And go. chase the node, chase the node. Told you it would take longer for me to chase the node and fiddle about like that. That's gonna do. This thing's so unwieldy. How much? Oh, we've got plenty of monopropellant left. Okay, let's see where we're at. We are 3.3 kilometers. We're going to change ourselves to target, and we are going to start using Smart ESSS. We want target, we want negative relative velocity. This is where we start eating the monopropellant, but that doesn't matter. Bring this thing round. It does look really good. Very pleased with this design. But I need to change a couple of things. I definitely needed a reaction wheel on this. Okay. Right, let's bring ourselves a little bit closer. When we're about a minute away, then I will go back to normal time. 4, 3, 2. Okay, that'll do. Right. Turn on the RCS, it'll go back to being the... Right, where is this thing? Now it'll be slightly behind us, it'll be catching up. There it is. 4.4 kilometers away. This thing reckoned that we would be 3.2 kilometers away, so about 3.5 kilometers I'm gonna start slowing down. Yep. Yeah, we're going through the propellant, but not too badly. Oh, slight interruption there, folks. Sorry, I had to have a conversation with somebody. Right, we're going to start braking any moment now, or any moment in the next little bit. We're nearly alongside. Little tip for you, if you're going along and this just starts slipping off the edge, it means you're pretty much alongside. So there we go, we're alongside almost. Let's slow down. Don't want to do it too quickly, we want to keep ourselves aligned anyway. This thing's going to keep us in the right direction, but we don't want to mess up because it'll start swinging us around. There we go. Okay, we want to put towards the target. Like that. Oh, we're coming around to the dark side. I don't want to have to do this on the dark side. If nothing else, it doesn't look particularly good for you guys. I do have lights on this, of course. Right. Time to translate a little bit. This is where us having balanced our RCS earlier will make all the difference. Another interruption, never mind. Right, okay. Gonna thrust forward a tiny little bit. Right. Now we can use our translation controls to even this out a little bit. Slowly but surely thrusting forward. Right. We are moving towards it very, very slightly. Right, we're pretty close to being not moving towards it at any sort of speed. Right, turning off. Right. Turn off the Smart ASS. I think that's causing some issues. And if we move forward a little bit. Ah, here we go. This will be a bit better. And because we're a little bit further away than we really should be at this point. Yeah, okay. Let's keep ourselves pointing towards the target and we'll move forward a little bit. Once we're a bit closer, then it takes some of the... Ooh, that was a little bit fast. Okay, we'll swing round. We're going to be coming past the space station at a reasonable pace. Still looking good. All going well, this should be a pretty short video. The last one was quite long because it had all the design stuff and it had a little bit of a recap, but this one hopefully won't take much longer than this. Okay, coming in nicely at 13.5 meters per second. Just shy of 3 kilometers out. We're gonna fast forward a little bit, or time accelerate a little bit. Looking good. Again, when the target indicator is starting to get towards the horizon, it means you're coming up alongside it. And that's when you need to start braking. Okay, start braking. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn off RCS, move towards target rather than anything else. Turn on RCS a little bit in just a second. RCS must have become slightly unbalanced. You can see the vector wandering around a little bit, but let's try and get our vector lined up nicely. Okay, apologies everybody, I had to take another little break there. Back now. Hope the video hasn't jumped around too much, but we are just in the process of getting ourselves docked to the main station. Also apologies if part of the video for this, or part of the audio for this video has been a bit quiet, and that's been through necessity at my end here, but I'll try and shout at you now. So let's get ourselves a bit closer. Don't want to be coming in too hot. I think it's time to get ourselves slowing down in the other direction. Coming in pretty fast. We're gonna miss, we're not in danger of hitting it, but we don't want to overshoot. Okay. I'm actually recording this bit of the video a day after the rest of it, unfortunately, due to one thing or another, but we should be fairly concurrent in this. Coming in at a nice speed now, not too fast. We're still going to be a fair distance away. We're going to need to have another run at this, but it's better to do this in small, manageable chunks rather than just go steaming straight towards the thing and end up with a massive fireball in the sky. $500 meters. I think we're going to get to about 300-ish, maybe 350 before we're going to start sliding past. Again, side-on view when it comes up to about the tail end of the machine. The rocket, I will try and equalize our velocities. Close now. Yeah, about there. Ah! Oh, that was ridiculously silly of me. I've hit that far too hard. And that was my girlish scream. Yes. Yes, it was. Okay, let's try it a little bit more sensibly. It's not an RCS thruster, it's a main engine. Try and remember that, people. No. We want to head towards the target. Moving at about 4.5, 5. There we go, that'll do. That's not too bad, we're not going too fast. I will go negative relative velocity. I will try and not throw on the engines in a ridiculous manner again. I do wish this was on the light side of the planet, it'd be far better. At the moment you guys must just see a blob with some RCS thrusters. Oh, we can start to see the shape of the space station as it's being silhouetted there. That's not too bad, that looks pretty cool. Okay, we're coming around this side of it. I'm gonna get pretty close actually on this run. Right, and one of the docking ports up there we're going to be going to. And 2.3 meters per second, you can see how fast we're actually moving in relation to that thing. It's pretty nippy. You don't really think that 2.3 meters per second would be fast at all, but it is. Okay, we're going to be doing not too bad here. Playing chase the reticule as well. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's head it towards the target. Just inching away a little bit, but not by much. We'll put on SAS. And now we can bring in this reticule. Right. Largely stationary, 0.1. There we go. We're still moving a little bit. There we go. So, how do we stand? Where's Dawn in relation to this? We're about to come round into the Dawn side. There's a docking port pretty much pointing straight towards us. We'll try and use this. We're pretty much aligned actually. Looking not too bad. Let's turn off Smart ASS. Let's turn on the RCS. Yeah, this isn't brilliantly balanced, unfortunately. But if you see this little velocity reticule, you try and move it towards the green line to bring the green line in towards the center. So at the moment we're pointing a little bit towards down the way and a little bit left away to bring the green line right and up. This we'll worry about in a minute or two, because that's how you are, or your docking port is, in relation to another docking port. And it does help if we do that. I think it was anyway. Right. So we're bringing it up. We're pretty close to being in line with it. Oh, here comes the Dawn. Let's try and bring this in a little bit. Right. So we should be pretty much on a level with it. But we need to bring our nose up. Let's see. Let's try and get the chase cam working properly. It is a lot easier to dock with a chase cam. Right, here we go. And see, because it's unbalanced, our vector's moved again. It probably is best bringing ourselves in a little bit closer long before we even worry about that. And at this point we can just use the nav ball. Right. Don't want to be moving too much faster than that. We're looking good. We're coming in nice. One thing we do want to check with this is the rotation of it in relation to... Okay, so I want to actually be other way up. Oh, that's going to make me feel dizzy. I don't normally work from this camera view. Very rarely use chase cam. Oh, I get a funny feeling I get spacesick very easily. Okay, so this is quite handy, this docking alignment thing. So if we have that on the south, alright, that's not bad. Let's get ourselves lined up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. See, it was pretty painless in the end, wasn't it? Old rule, once you dock, quick save. Okay. So, now we're cooking on gas. Still nobody up here, but yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay. So, around, we're in the sunlight, that's fine. This looks excellent. Actually, I wanted that the other way up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Undock. Switch to the craft that we're actually wanting. Back it up a little bit. Control from here. Yeah. Set as target. We'll spin it round. We are very close to some pretty delicate machinery, so let's just watch ourselves here. I can back us up pretty quick if we get too close to it. Yep, that'll do. Right, set as target please, yes. And really, I want to go up the way, no. Okay, this thing's gonna come in handy here. That should probably manage it. Come on. Come on. In you come. Turn off everything. In you come. And... just about. Come on. There we go. That was better. Now, we can now look at where we are. We're directly above the... ah, look, there we go. We're directly above the Kerbal Space Center. Isn't that nice? It's got a sort of poeticness to it. Symmetry. Okay. We shall undock and move to our tug, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's looking good. Back it away nicely. Back away pretty nipply. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. We'll just go by target because it's nice to... Okay, so we do need to land this thing. Ideally we'll want to land it there, but that's not going to happen this orbit. We'll need to wait. But what we can do whilst we're here is open the shutters. Now we can see inside. This is such a nice model. Inside we can see our greenhouse. And if we activate supplemental power, because this thing's got a raft of power on it, we can see it's got biomass there. It's got 125 biomass. It's got no liquid fuel, no liquid oxidizer. But if we activate the biomass reactor, it's going to start using biomass and creating oxidizer and liquid fuel. Why is it not doing anything? This could be a horrendous bust. Maybe it's filling up the main tank, that's why. Ha ha ha. I had thought for a second there that it was going to be horrendously bad, and I failed. But no. So it's using up the biomass at the moment. And it's filling up this. Very slowly. So like I said before, Kethane's a lot quicker doing it, but you'd need to ferry back and forth. It can be quite tricky. This, if you're willing to be patient, is a different way of doing it. So what we can do is, I think we'll bring up a monopropellant one, and we'll have a xenon one just in case, and we'll get another liquid fuel and oxygen one here, and then we'll have the 4 all round it, and it'll be nicely balanced, and it'll look pretty cool. I think I'm looking forward to having all that up here. So now you've seen that bit of it, we'll sign off just now, and no we won't. We've still got to address the issue of getting this back down. So where are we going to do this? We can shift that out the road for the moment. We want to land at KSC, which is there. So what we want to do is we want to add a maneuver, and we want to deorbit. And if we do it about there, with the air resistance, it'll come in, and hopefully we'll get it somewhere close. It doesn't need to be right on it, but somewhere close. And 321 meters per second. We've got half a tank there. I think we can do that pretty easily. What I will do, however, is get out the way of this. So we'll just move away because we'll be doing a... Ooh, that's close. That's close. It's alright though. It's alright. Okay. Get ourselves point towards no, because we want to make sure that we are not too close to that when it does its burn. And it's going to be plenty far away now. And we've got node in 25 minutes. Okay. Let's go to our node. Nearly forgot about getting rid of this. 4, 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Start about 10 seconds. Oh, what's going on? What on earth is going on? Oh, we've burnt far, far too... Oh, of course the silly planet turns, doesn't it? Oh. Schoolboy error. Never mind. Might actually have enough fuel to be able to correct that a little bit. Oh, yep. Yeah, that'll work. Have we run out of fuel? Oh, that. Oh, we managed to correct it just enough for it to be okay. Right. Get ourselves pointing back the way. Oh, this is quite picturesque, isn't it? Right. Okay. We are now dropping like the proverbial stone. And we have very little in the way of... See, I think that's actually gonna... I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near the KSC now. I suppose we could do this. It's not gonna help us though. By using RCS, I might manage to... Ugh, it's not going to make any difference. Who cares? Somebody from the KSC can have a jolly out and pick it up in a truck. Be a nice day out the office for them. That's us hit the 70,000 meters, coming in hot. I'm quite pleased at how dead on with the amount of fuel I would require was, actually. Didn't even think to refuel it from the space station when I took it up, but apparently that's the exact amount of fuel required to finish your circularization, rendezvous, and then deorbit. Pretty cool. Okay. Coming in nice. At least it'll be on this side, the correct side of the mountains from KSC. How far out? I'm not going to be that far. If I can hold off. It's my own launch material. What's our actual altitude? 10 kilometers, okay. Yeah, we're... Yeah, we're going to land in the foothills. 40 odd kilometers away. That's alright. Steady the gear down. And parachutes. Turn off the RCS and everything, please. Oh, I'm very pleased with this. I didn't even use the lights when I was up there. $45 kilometers? That's alright. I can survive with that. One of these days I will work out how far ahead I need to work out, you know, have my trajectory before that. You know, for the working out how far carbon rotates and all that. But today I am quite happy with that. I think that's been a successful launch. Bit of a mess of the rendezvous. I'm going to blame the amount of times I was disturbed. Two nice dockings. Ugh. I lost my engine. Never mind. Still, it's kind of in one piece. And yeah, that I'm gonna say that's a full success. It's fully successful. Nice, like it. Thank you very much. I'm out of here.